Hello everyone, welcome to the Netminion Solutions. Today I am starting a new series on the interview questions, and this is a channel for your networking and security expertise. So in today's video I will be covering your top 10 F5 LTM interview questions that might be useful for your next job or some interview within the organization. So whether you are preparing for your interview or maybe you are brushing up your skills, these questions will surely provide you the boost. Okay, so stick around till the end for a bonus tip on how to answer scenario based F5 question. Okay, so let's maybe start with the very simple question for the beginners or for the basic, and that is, what is a LTM? So in market people used to say LTM is a load balancer, but I will say that is a partial truth. Why? Because LTM, which stands for local traffic manager, is not only a load balancer. Okay, it's not a merely a load balancer, but is also named as ADC, application delivery controller. So let us say we have F5 over here in the environment, and suppose that I am just considering one application. There are two servers, okay, and both of these application servers are handling a application maybe abc.com. so whenever some traffic will come from outside, okay, it can be internet, intranet, whatever kind of traffic. So whenever this traffic will come, for sure the very first thing F5 LTM will do the load balancing. That is the primary role. Okay, but apart from it, if we talk about it, also handles something named as SSL offloading. Okay, there are some more SSL kind of stuff which it can do, but currently I am talking about offloading, which means encryption and decryptions. Means from here to here traffic will be HTTPS in the very simple and layman term, and from F5 it is offloading the work of server. It will send only HTTP traffic, so server need not to do anything with respect to the encryption and decryption. That is good. Yeah, now if we say SSL offloading is one feature, similarly if it would be a normal load balancer, it cannot see that what kind of my services are up or down. Here with respect to the F5 LTM, it will send some kind of probes. If you people are from the networking side, maybe you can just make a resemblance of your EIGRP hellos and dead timer kind of stuff. So it will be sending some kind of probes to check either my services are up and down. Please be noted, there are lot of types in the such kind of monitoring, and this is named as health monitoring. Okay, then the people have done a lot of improvement in the TCP named as TCP Express, and we have something stick to one of the session which can be achieved using persistence, and very good feature named as iRule, scripting based syntax, where you people can do a lot of things over there to make the change in the behavior. So I hope the first question is clear. Okay, so if I will say what are the key components, this may be the question number 2. Okay, what are the key components to achieve all of these things? For the same, again I am considering this question for the beginners. So on the F5 there are some configuration objects what you need to create. So the very first configuration object what you need to create is something named as virtual server. Please be noted, this virtual server is bit like ear. Okay, it's a ear of your F5 LTM device. Okay, which means any traffic when it is coming to the F5, again very important question it will be get deny. So by default it is a deny device. It won't consider any of the traffic. For considering the traffic or entertaining the traffic, you need to create a virtual server. Virtual server is nothing but some kind of IP address. Probably IP addressing is another concept which maybe I can talk about later in later videos. Okay, how to choose this IP addressing and subnet, very important during your migration. But currently I am just considering a hypothetical IP 1.1.1.1. so virtual server is consisting of IP and a port. So in our example I am treating abc.com is working on HTTPS based, so 443. Now please be noted, again I am talking about a single application. There can be multiple application and multiple application servers. So let us say there are 3 application servers which are hosting all of them abc.com. Again traffic can come any one of them, but how my F5 is aware that where I should send the traffic? So what we will do, we will create some more object named as pool. Okay, so you can see it is a logical container. Pool is a logical container of my servers. So servers are end servers nodes, okay, in F5 terms, but here when it become the it will come under the pool, it will named as pool members. So you can say this is the server 10.10.10.1, 10.10.10.2, 10.10.10.3. okay, so when somebody from outside will try to open this abc.com, he will go to the DNS server, again root DNS server and maybe intermediary DNS server, and eventually it will go to the authoritative one. It will get the response that okay, if you wanted to go to the abc.com, please go to 1.1.1.1, and for sure my user will go to 1.1.1, which is my virtual server, and in virtual server I have a pool binding, and that pool is maybe abc.com pool, and this pool has 3 servers, and traffic can be entertained by one of the server respectively. Where come our question number 3, and which is, let me probably create a diagram to make you people understand about it. Okay, so here is my user. This user from any medium, internet or intranet, coming to my data center. There can be some more devices for sure which I am not showing to you. Let us say it is coming on the virtual server on the F5. F5 in turn has the servers. Okay, I am creating again standard 2 servers, and these servers, because it is connecting to the LAN network, here in the LAN network let us say there is a router also. Okay, and what happened, very interesting topic, very important with respect to the interview guys. So your packet is coming from here. How it will come, that I already described in the previous question. So it's coming to the F5. From F5 let us say it is going to the server number 2, or we can say pool member 2. Now pool member 2 will check that okay, there was a user maybe 2.1.1.2. okay, so it will see that okay, somebody comes from 2112. this request is okay, I can entertain, but where it is I don't know. Since I am not aware about it, I need to send to my default gateway. And in turns, what happened? It will send to the default gateway. Now packet will go like this, and PC will see, buddy, I didn't ask anything from you. Whatever you are sending, sorry, I didn't ask anything. So the packet will be get denied, which is a big problem. And here's what one more setting we need to do, named as SNAT. This SNAT setting is really very important in more scenarios also, but currently I am talking about the same scenario over here. Let's stick with that. What SNAT will do, SNAT will say, when packet is coming to me till here, the source will be 2.1.1.2. But if SNAT is enabled, when I need to send it to the server, I will change that source with my self IP. It is depending upon where your traffic is going. If your traffic is going towards the internal network, maybe I am just giving the name as internal VLAN, it will use a self IP from the internal VLAN, and it will use your floating self IP. Again, there are multiple questions can come on this part also, like how self IP is getting declared, how many traffic concurrent connection can be on the same, what if that session get complete, like if it, by the way, it is 64,000. So if 64k concurrent connections are full, then what we need to do, again we will be covering that maybe in the next upcoming videos. Today just this is the very important question that I discussed. Probably if you are interested about it, please comment more and more, and I will be picking up the same topic and will explaining about the topic whatever you are interested in. Okay, let me share the same thing with you through the lab maybe. Okay, for the lab access, maybe you can check with the Netminion team, they can provide you the lab access if you want. For sure it's a required little bit commercial, but yeah, you can get the lab access. So here you see, if in the lab this guy is acting as a user, so this is my user, the happy user who wanted to go to the website. Okay, maybe there is a website, and this website probably abc.com or whatever. So as I told you, when user will put this name, it will get resolved into some of the IP address like 11111, and that IP address should be on my F5 device as a virtual server, and virtual servers should have a pool, and this traffic should go to the pool and maybe one of the pool member, and then pool member should give this traffic back to the LTM because of SNAT, and then again back, if I will talk about this traffic will move to your client from here. So that is the whole flow. Let me show you quickly about the same. So this is my user is having 10.10.10.150 IP. Okay, let me go to my user. Okay, and if I will see my F5, may I have my F5 settings to show you guys? Yep, I have. Let me quickly show you. So I am just logging with admin and the password Netminion, which is very secret. Please don't disclose it to anybody. Okay. So if you see, if you go to the virtual server, I have two virtual server. One is 10.10.20.22. Okay, maybe this is SSH session, will be long-lived session. Let me take the access of it. By the way, SNAT setting should be there. Yep, it is there, and you can see it's there. I'm going on this device, LTM device. Let me log in this to root, and again the very top secret password Netminion. Okay, I am into the device. Let me go into the TMSH mode, and here shows is connection, and maybe the client address let me take as 10 dot the IP of my user, 10 dot happy user, 10 dot 10 dot 10 dot 150. It's not took the proper IP, or what happened? Give me a minute, guys. So address and 10 10 10 150. Fine. Now here you go. Probably this is fine. We can do understand what is happening using this. Maybe where is my notepad? Come on. Okay, so let me copy and paste over here. Try to understand now. Very important. Okay, with respect to the traffic flow, who is generating the traffic? Traffic is generated by my Windows machine or the user. Where this traffic is going? This traffic is going to the virtual server, which has their own IP address and port number. Okay, from F5 LTM, where it is going? Who is the source now? Can you change? Can you see the source is changed here? Okay, great. You noticed it well. So, who is the source now? Source is now my internal floating self IP. Okay, who is the destination? By the way, destination is also getting changed. Destination is my application server. So that is how probably SNAT works in F5. So some people used to say it as dual net. So different terms, maybe you can take whatever name, but main is the understanding. You should understand what is all about. And since I am talking about the two sessions, here come up with my question 4, and that is OneConnect profile. Very important question, guys. Okay, OneConnect profile. What happened is, if you see whatever I showed you earlier, if you see there is a connection from the client to the F5. This is first connection. And in the turns, F5 is choosing one of the backend server. I am just using one server this time. This is connection number 2, which means every time a TCP handshake will be done, the three-way TCP handshake, SYN, ACK, okay, it will be gonna done from the client to the F5, which is first session, and F5 to the server. Let us say if I have one single server and there are 100 of the clients are coming, every time I am making these connections with the F5 and F5 in turns going to the server. How much traffic, TCP traffic is getting consumed? Can you see, right? Why cannot we use only same session and let all the traffic, whatever the concurrent traffic is coming, or maybe the subsequential traffic is coming, let's reuse the same first traffic, second traffic, third traffic, fourth traffic, fifth traffic. Let's use the same TCP. Okay, for the same, you can do that. It is achievable, doable task. And there comes one of the very favorite profiles named as OneConnect. Again, OneConnect profile means connection reuse. Instead of creating a new server TCP connection for each client request, OneConnect allows you, or I will say allows multiple client requests to share a single server side connection. Since you are not creating multiple sessions, for sure it will reduce the latency, tearing down multiple TCP connections. It means faster response time. And if response time is faster in the interview, you can take these terms, resource efficiency will get increase. Why? Because reducing the number of concurrent server side connections, it is lowering down the CPU memory usage and improving the scalability. Please use such words so that in interview they can be able to understand that okay, you are concerning about the resources of the server. Okay, fine. So that is what OneConnect does. By now, what was your favorite F5 LTM feature? Let me know in the comments, please. It will help me to understand either you guys are enjoying this series or no. And let's move to the next evergreen question, which is iRule. Okay, so let me tell you, iRule is nothing. It's a bit like a scripting language used to customize the traffic. But okay, let me give you the understanding about it rather than maybe talking theoretically. So let us say when user is coming to the F5, we are aware that it will come on the virtual server, and in turn virtual server will have a pool, and in the pool there should be a pool member and one lucky server whosoever gets selected by the load balancing mechanism will be entertaining the request. Okay, so it will go to the pool, and in the pool there will be a pool member. What if this abc.com got very famous, and mainly it is getting famous in two regions, or maybe I will say two countries. One is US, one is China, and from the China the user database is really getting very high. Now our sales team or marketing team observed that, and because they wanted to make abc.com user friendly for Chinese language, they will say, bro, deploy one more server, and this time the same abc.com should be answering to the Chinese language. And you need to check either the user is coming from China. If it is coming to the China, whenever he is hitting your virtual server, he should be redirected to this pool member or this pool. So you have pool 1 and you have pool 2. By default, please be noted, by default there can be only one pool associated with the virtual server. What to do? And lifesaver iRule will come into the picture. On the basis of iRule, I can do some kind of magic, maybe depending upon the source IP, maybe depending upon the headers, and a lot hell of things. Probably what iRule is, if you are not aware, you need to dig more about it, or you can put it into the comments. Maybe the next video I can take 10 questions on the iRules. Okay, so that you need to tell me, guys. So what should be the next video? Probably you need to tell me. So using iRule we can achieve this very easily. So there is a syntax for sure, the TCL syntax we need to write down. So let us say I am creating an iRule where I am checking if user IP is starting with maybe the Chinese block is 57.x.x.x, just an hypothetical situation. Okay, then the server should be pool 2, else whatever is coming, it should go on the pool 1 with the English language. Okay, so that is how iRules are really very important. Okay, let me give you a scenario but for the iRule, but maybe before that let me go ahead and discuss question number 6, importance of health monitor. As I have already explained you what the health monitor is, I am giving some example to you. See, in health monitor, let us say you have LTM device and these two servers abc.com giving the answer to the abc.com. This happy user, my happy user, coming to the F5 to the virtual server. There is a pool and there are some pool members. Again, you guys are now master on that. Okay, now let us say health monitor is doing its job. It is just pinging ponging and it is saying that okay, my services are up, but there is a bad guy. Okay, every story has a villain. So this bad guy coming to your maybe data center, hitting to your server, and instead of giving the response for abc.com, they are just saying you are hacked, you need to give me such and such cryptocurrency. Now all the users are coming, these happy users are coming, and when they are just going to the virtual server, they are getting the same response that you are hacked. Can you understand the panic which happened in the market? And the reputation, loss of reputation will be there. Yeah, so in those scenarios, even health monitor can take care. How? There is something in health monitor, again some magic. So there is some magic in the health monitor which will observe that either my abc index.com okay, forget, so abc.com index or home page is getting served or no. If my home page is not served, I can check about that. Okay, there are a lot of health monitor types, as I explained you earlier. If it is not there, then probably what I can do, instead of making these services up, because it is giving me some response, no, I need to check the response and I will mark it as down, because it is showing me hacked message that should not be there. Yeah, okay, so this is the importance of health monitor. Now as I told you, one iRule example I wanted to give over here. Let us say both of these servers are down. When both of the servers are down, again my happy users are coming to the LTM, and LTM may be giving them some kind of error. Sorry, you cannot go to the page, it is down, blah 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 blah, whatever. Again, not good. Okay, I am a big company, I cannot share such kind of page to my users, an error page. Instead, I can write down again an iRule. If you guys are aware about it, that's fine, write down in the comment for others also. So I can write down an iRule, and in that iRule I can say, okay, if my both of the servers are down, or if I'm not both, maybe there can be more. If all of the servers are down, instead of giving the error message, I can write down my little bit HTML page that okay, these services are down, but you can contact with the service desk, and the service desk numbers are this, and they are like it is valid in only in the weekdays, don't call in the weekend please. Okay, and during 8 to the 5 p.m. maybe. So who knows, whatever is going on into your environment. So that is how you can utilize your iRule, you can utilize your health monitor. When I start this session, I talked about that what F5 LTM is, and I took a name of persistence profile. See, during some kind of shopping website, when you are going, let us take one example. There are two servers. This is my happy user in the mode of shopping. He is going to this abc.com, who is selling maybe the course. Okay, this user is going on to the server 1 and putting into the cart that okay, I wanted to buy down the Python course. Okay, fine. And within some time, when he is trying to purchase one more, still it is in the cart, he didn't initiate for the payment. He went to the server 2, and this time the earlier cart got empty. Oops, not good, huh? So again he need to add down the Python and maybe some more course, SD-WAN Versa. By the way, the SD-WAN Versa we are providing for free. This is the message. Okay, maybe I am doing my marketing here. SD-WAN Versa, Netminion is providing free. Anybody who wanted to join, please read out the description. We are providing the WhatsApp group detail there. You can join. Okay, now let's come back to the topic. So if we don't want the user is going back and forth to different servers, and we wanted to make stick to one of the server, in Citrix, if I am not wrong, it is named as session stickiness. Okay, like stick to the session. So what happened, I can do some magic again using the profile on the virtual server. It is a simple setting, okay, and I can say that okay, stick with one server depending upon your traffic. Like if it is a layer 4 traffic, sorry, layer 3, layer 4, bit like that, okay. If it is some kind of traffic, you can use source address affinity kind of. Again, some deep discussion will go on. If you want that kind of discussion, please again put into the comments, and depending upon the comments, I will be explaining about the persistence and its types. But yeah, if it is well known layer 7 session browser based, we can use evergreen cookies based persistence. Again, there are lot of modes into the cookies based persistence, guys, okay. And maybe let me share again. Over here I showed in one of the class. Probably you can see this is my virtual server, because I don't have the DNS configured. I am just going to the IP directly and HTTPS. Okay, let me see if it is responding. Yep, 10.10.2080. You can see it's responded by my server 1, because that is only which is up. If I click over here, you can see one cookie in the use. If you see here under the cookies, you can see Netminion cookie 19th October, because I 19th October. Oh, so last class maybe I took in the 19th of October. So at that time I just showed them that how these cookies get formed, probably, okay. And you can see that name, whatever name is coming over here. Probably if I need to change that name, let me quickly show you, okay. So oh, it's not using even the profile. Maybe the this is the old data. Remove it. It's, oh man, let me put enter again and see if the new cookie is coming over there or no. Okay, there should be two now. Yep, one is the old one and one is the new one. So you can see F5 is generating the cookie. How I can see it's new? If I will scroll down, you can see the time, date and blah blah blah. So you can see that time, right? So it's very fresh, okay, fresh cookie, you can eat it. Okay, jokes apart. So I hope you understand. Okay, by the way, this cookie was not there and I troubleshoot it. Maybe we can add the next question, how to troubleshoot an issue. Again, let me tell you, troubleshooting is an art, guys. It's not a class what we can go through, but it is an approach, okay, like how you are able to check lot of things. Probably we can start with the traffic logs. You can see the logs, whatever logs are there. I hope you people are aware how to check the logs. If no, maybe you can go into the bash again and you can just, I'm showing you the very fresh logs, where log LTM. Again, there can be so much log files. How to check that using zcat, probably again you can put under the comments if you wanted to understand. So you can see there are a lot of logs, so you can see the traffic logs, you can see the audit logs. Depending upon your problem, there are different types of logs. Yeah, you can generate QK view file also if you want, yep, to check the detailed diagnostic. And maybe you can use the F5 iHealth portal then for sure, because it is on Linux, and on Linux I love with TCP dump, okay. In any case, we cannot exclude TCP dump. Those who are aware, that is fine. Again, whatever I am running here, it is very dangerous. Please do not try in real environment at all, otherwise your box will boom. Okay, so I am just showing you like TCP dump. bit like showing you a lot of packets, although in the lab environment there is nothing, but you can see 29 captures. So we need to do a lot of filters here, guys. Again, so fascinating filters. I love to tell you, if you people put again into the comments if you wanted to learn more about the TCP dump. So you can use this kind of utility, TCP dump. Then for sure you can go for the curl. Yeah, I hope if you are aware, you heard about this curl. So curl utility is there. You can go with the same. If you have HTTPS kind of request you need to do, okay, for the connectivity to the backend servers probably. Yeah, good. Big top to check your memory resource, CPU resource, disk usage. Yeah, let me maybe write down it. Big top command. Okay. Where is my F5? Maybe let me show you. Big top. So you can see a couple of the stuff over here. There is one more command was there, df-hk, to see this memory systems. Yep, you can see maybe there are a lot of commands. Again, there are more and more things what you will learn when you have the understanding. For sure you can go to the network map. Okay, if you wanted to check maybe what is up, what is down, here is a network map, and you can just try to find out maybe holistic view, you can say, okay, to check the pool member status. As I told you, health monitor again playing a very important role. It can enable or disable the pool members. Yeah, then ping, trace route, evergreen things, you cannot exclude them. You can check the configurations, bit like as I told you, OneConnect profile, persistence profile, SNAT, right? Then you can check the system performance by checking out, maybe you can check the connection table also, like I show you under the TMSH show sys connection. Yeah, then maybe you can do some kind of logging using the iRules. You can utilize that. And very important, Fiddler or Wireshark. Okay, so lot of things are there what you can do when it comes on the troubleshooting. Very, very important part. Lot of questions I wish I could cover into this video, but due to the limitation of time, probably I will take only 2 more and I need to stop. But please share this video to your friends and to your maybe colleagues, so that whenever I will get more hits on this, probably I will try to create some more videos in another questions. Lot of other questions are there. Okay, I will be maybe covering top 50 questions or at least top 20 questions in the upcoming videos, but the time is to go on the next question. And while I am teaching you, I am thinking is one more question which is again important. As I told you, there is F5, there is a client which is coming over here. F5 is sending the traffic to the server, and this kind of behavior is named as reverse proxy. My question, is it always a reverse proxy? Answer, no. By default it is reverse proxy, but we can make the changes into the virtual server type, and by changing the virtual server type, the behavior of F5 can be changed. So please be aware, this device can go from layer 1 to layer 7. It can act as a bit like your router, where the connection is going through the router or router, whatever you used to say. It is not stopping. This is not an endpoint like in F5. It is an endpoint, but here endpoint would be somebody else, maybe server. Okay, if there is a client, there is a router in between, it is just going through it. It's not going to, here it is going to, here it is going through. So there is a little difference, but yeah, very important difference, guys. Okay, so that is your question number 9. I hope you understand about the same. We can talk again in more detail about the same. If you want, put into the comments. And since I was using this by changing the virtual server type, coming to our last question number 10, what are the profiles in F5? Very very important question. There are hell lot of profiles. There can be HTTP profile, I talked about persistence profile to you, I talked about OneConnect profile to you guys, and one very important profile, SSL. If you are working on F5, you cannot omit this profile at all. You have to have work on SSL profile. Again, if you are interested about SSL handshake, TLS handshake, probably I will say, because SSL is obsolete. Okay, what are the TLS versions? Again, some more deeper questions, how to maybe change the TCP, tweak connection settings, optimize the compression profile, you can put under the comments. But yeah, I will I won't be gonna make it. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Netminion Solution. Again, I request share this video with your friends who are preparing for F5 interviews, and don't miss our next video, which is getting published by Friday, on the F5 ASM tips for the beginner. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care of yourself and your family. Happy learning.